All right, so you wanted a deep dive on Libra and Pisces compatibility. And let me tell you, this astrological analysis, it's got some really interesting stuff. We're going to unpack whether these two, can they really make it work? Or are they just destined to, I don't know, drift apart?
It is interesting.
Yeah.
Because you've got Libra, which is air, and then Pisces is water. So on the surface, you think, not so compatible, but they have a connection through Venus.
Oh, a Venus. So that's love, beauty, all that good stuff. What makes it so special for them?
So Venus actually rules Libra, and it's exalted in Pisces. So you think of Venus being at home in Libra, comfortable, in charge. But in Pisces, it's like Venus is on holiday. They can be more amplified, more expressive, and this can actually create a very strong connection, especially when it comes to intimacy. Both signs are very selfless, very tender in relationships. They always put their partner's pleasure first.
Yeah, so you're talking about two signs who, in the bedroom, are all about the other person, which, wow, that sounds great. But the analysis also mentioned that Libra is looking for strength and passion, and then Pisces is more about gentleness. And Libra likes things fast and exciting, but Pisces, it's more slow and sensual. I mean, is that going to work?
Yeah, that is a really key difference. And something that's really important to understand now, Pisces being water, they can be adaptable. But even Pisces has their limits, right? So if shyness comes in, especially with a sign like Libra that's maybe a bit more open, it can become more complicated.
And that kind of leads us to this whole trust thing, right? Because this analysis said that Libra and Pisces might struggle to really understand each other, which makes trust tough.
Exactly, because Libra needs that external validation, needs to hear it, and Pisces just living in their feelings. So that can lead to some miscommunication for sure.
And the analysis actually said that a Pisces, they can be flirty. That can make a Libra feel really insecure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because for Libra, that flirtation might mean that the Pisces isn't trustworthy, but for the Pisces, it could be totally innocent. Just their way of communicating, building trust with this pair. It's going to take time. You got to hit the reset button.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that's a lot. And then on top of all that, we've got communication hurdles too. Apparently, Libra might want to try to fix their Pisces partner, which
that never goes well.
Never goes well. And it comes back to that difference in their values. Libra wants everything to be balanced, harmonious, so they see their Pisces emotions and okay, how do we smooth this over? But Pisces needs acceptance.
Yeah.
You got to meet them where they are.
Okay, so we've got amazing chemistry, but trust and communication issues.
Yeah.
So tell me, what about this whole everlasting love thing? The analysis mentioned it. Is that even possible for them? I mean, it's definitely possible, but it's not going to be easy. So they're both ruled by planets that are connected to love. Venus for Libra, Jupiter for Pisces. But those influences, they can actually create distance sometimes.
Yeah.
Libra wants to dive right in to those emotions.
Yeah.
And Pisces needs to sit with it, needs some space.
So it's like Libra's ready to write the love song.
Yes.
And Pisces is still like, wait, what's the melody?
Exactly. And that's why timing is so important for them if they're not on the same page emotionally. Misunderstandings, frustration, even breakups, even if you really care about each other.
Wow. So even with all that love, wrong place, wrong time.
Absolutely.
That could really mess things up. Okay, that makes sense. It's like they're speaking different languages.
Yeah.
But the analysis did say that they have some shared values that can help them build something strong. What are those?
So they both really value love itself. They love people who know how to show affection, and they really appreciate the good things in life, pleasure, and that creates a really strong foundation
for romance
and intimacy.
Okay, so they've got that going for them. But then the analysis said that Libra wants stability and Pisces wants spontaneity. Can they? I don't know. Can you make that work?
That's the question, right? It's about finding balance between those two different approaches. I mean, imagine Libra's trying to make a decision and Pisces is changing their mind every 5 seconds.
Oh, I can see that. That'd be funny. But also kind of annoying, especially if you're trying to plan a trip.
Exactly.
Or even just dinner.
It can be a struggle.
So how do they get past that? Any hope for them?
There is. The analysis said that shared artistic interests can really help. They both love beauty, creativity.
Right.
So going to museums, concerts, even just talking about books they like, that can really build a connection for them.
Yeah, finding those things they're both passionate about. That makes a lot of sense. Like an oasis in the desert. So it seems like we've learned some really interesting things about Libra and Pisces.
We have so much potential for attraction.
Yeah.
Especially in the bedroom. But those issues with trust, communication, they're real. Finding that balance is key.
It's like They almost need to be opposites. Libra can learn to loosen up,
Yeah.
and Pisces can use a little bit of that Libra grounding energy.
Exactly. Maybe that's the key to making it last, and not trying to change each other,
Yeah.
but realizing that those differences, as tough as they can be, they also make the connection special.
That is something to think about. So what you're saying is this could actually be the perfect recipe for a great relationship if they can learn to appreciate those differences and grow from them.
But pushing each other out of those comfort zones.
Yeah,
And who knows what they might find.
I love that. All right, well, we'll leave everyone with that to think about. Until next time, keep diving deep. So you're saying those differences, the things that might drive them crazy, that's actually what makes it work.
Yeah. Libra wants that balance, that harmony. They could help Pisces,
Right.
who's maybe a little more all over the place.
Right.
And then Pisces can teach Libra to loosen up, let go a little.
So it's not about trying to fit in a box. It's realizing that what makes them different is also what makes them special together.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, it's about what they both bring to the table.
So like Libra brings the paint and Pisces brings the color.
I love that.
And together they make something beautiful.
And it's about growth.
Yeah.
Right? It's not about changing who you are. It's about two people growing together.
Absolutely. And maybe those challenges, the trust issues, the communication, that's actually the good stuff.
That's how they learn.
Yeah.
That's how they figure it out.
Because if it was always easy,
Right.
would it even be worth it? It's
Yeah,
like
sure.
you don't become a great sailor without a little rough water.
That's a good one.
So maybe Libra and Pisces, with all their ups and downs, they can actually have something really powerful.
And that's what's so cool about astrology. It's not telling you what's going to happen. It's more like, here's the map.
Right.
Yeah. Here's how to navigate this thing.
Use your resources.
Exactly.
So to all you Libras and Pisces out there, don't be afraid of what makes you different.
Yeah.
Embrace it. See where it takes you. You might be surprised what you find. And on that note, we'll let you go ponder all that. Until next time, keep diving deep.